the young, and the restless spoilers. Full welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is a fabulous Thursday, and we are so ready to dive into the absolute madness happening in Genoa City. Grab a snack, hydrate, and let's get right into the drama because the tea is piping hot today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. I know I just gave you the standard channel welcome, but I am literally filming the rest of this while I'm running errands because I just had to jump on here and vent. My brain is visibly buffering from the sheer audacity of the plot from the Thursday, July 2nd update. I'm personally offended and totally living for the absolute cinematic mayhem we are witnessing. Like I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this world-shattering saga. We're not just watching, we are invested. These people are basically our real-life neighbors, and I am spiraling over their unhinged choices. I am literally hyperventilating right now, just thinking about it. So let us break down this absolute mess of an episode before my soul actually leaves my body. Okay, let's start with Nick and Noah Newman because, bestie, be for real right now. They are officially refusing to believe that Matt Clark has changed. And honestly, can you blame them? Matt is currently parading around Genoa City claiming he is a changed man with severe amnesia, and it is giving major I cannot even energy. I am genuinely losing my mind over the absolute gaslighting happening on our screens. Nick and Noah are straight up refusing to buy this I don't remember my crimes, I am just a sweet, innocent angel narrative, and they are convinced he is plotting a massive, bloody revenge against them again. And honestly, they are 100% correct. Matt is a menace, and his smug little face is personally attacking my soul. They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with this fake innocence act. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. We need to remember exactly what Matt did to Nick just a hot minute ago. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, Matt lured Nick and Adam to that abandoned, dusty gas station out in Las Vegas, locked them in a storage room, smashed Adam over the head with a literal fire extinguisher, and basically orchestrated Nick's horrific drug overdose. Nick was pumped full of fentanyl and cocaine, hallucinating out of his mind, and literally drove his car off a cliff because of the psychological torture Matt put him through. I was mid-skincare when that Vegas scene originally aired and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug because I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. The trauma is so deep. And now Matt expects them to just forgive and forget? I am screaming. So now Nick and Noah are teaming up to target Matt. They are basically forming a father-son trauma bond vigilante alliance because they know Matt is full of lies. Noah just opened his brand new club, the Shadow Room, which is honestly so unhinged because of all the Sienna Bacall drama and Audra Charles lurking around having a secret meltdown in the corner, but he is taking time out of his busy club owner's schedule to help his dad take down this psycho. They are zeroing in on Matt because genuinely fighting Matt is the only thing they can control right now in their chaotic lives. It is a desperate grasp for sanity in a world that has gone completely off the rails. Why are they focusing all their energy on Matt instead of the man who literally brought Matt back into their lives. Because of Victor Newman, obviously. Nick and Noah have finally realized that fighting Victor is a completely useless, fruitless endeavor. It is genuinely a waste of breath. Saying no to Victor Newman is like yelling at a brick wall that also happens to have $1 billion, a private security team, and control over the local police department. So instead of going to war with the mustache, Nick and Noah are aiming all their rage at Matt. It's less dangerous than fighting Victor, which is straight up sad but totally accurate. They are choosing the lesser of two evils because going up against Victor right now is a guaranteed death wish. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but, and don't even get me started on the vibes. Victor literally moved Matt Clark onto the Newman Ranch. The ranch where Sharon lives in constant, paralyzing terror. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. But seriously, I was looking at the background of the ranch set the other day, and there was this weird, random ceramic horse statue just staring into the camera, and it completely distracted me from the dialogue. Like, who is decorating that place? Is it Mickey? Is it the staff? The aesthetic choices are wild. Anyway, Victor gave Matt a place to stay on the family estate, explicitly ordered the entire family not to sue him, and is now using him as a pawn to gather intel and plot against Kane Ashby. It is sick, it is twisted, and I am entirely obsessed with the drama. Victor is basically playing 3D chess in the dark, pulling strings even when he absolutely doesn't need to. He is keeping everyone guessing, acting like the grand puppet master of the universe. He's got his eyes on Matt. He's got his eyes on Kane. He's got his eyes on Nikki's doctors. And he's got his eyes on Nikki herself. Victor is playing a game that literally no one else even knows the rules to. Actually, he's playing a game where he is the only player, which means he always wins. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece of manipulation, and the stakes are astronomical. Every single move he makes is calculated to destroy someone's life while elevating his own power, and he does it all without even breaking a sweat in his custom-tailored suits. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. We have to talk about what Victor is doing to Nikki, because it is the most unhinged thing I have ever witnessed. Victor is pretending to be this doting, caring, deeply concerned husband, while Nikki is suffering from these blinding, terrifying headaches. She literally thinks she is dying, she is vulnerable, she is terrified, and what does Victor do? He manipulates her into signing a medical power of attorney that actually contains hidden legal jargon, transferring all her personal Newman Enterprises shares into a trust that he controls. He is liquidating her assets while she is heavily sedated in bed. I am screaming into a pillow right now. Bestie, be for real. Who does that to their wife? And the absolute worst part, the part that genuinely makes me want to throw my television out the window, Victor is taking all the credit for getting Nikki the best medical care possible. He is parading around Genoa City, acting like the savior of the year, puffing out his chest and accepting everyone's praise, when in reality he is looting his own wife's estate before she even takes her last breath. It is genuinely the most toxic, evil, diabolical thing I have ever witnessed, and I am physically unwell. I need a nap, a cold compress, and a direct line to Victoria Newman so we can team up, expose his financial crimes, and absolutely destroy him in court. But wait, the tea gets even hotter, because Victor didn't even secure the top surgeon for Nikki. It was Stephanie Simmons and Nate Hastings. Yes, besties, Stephanie and Nate worked their medical connections behind the scenes to arrange for the absolute best surgeon for Nikki's highly complex condition. They did the heavy lifting, They made the frantic phone calls. They scoured the medical community for the perfect specialist, and Victor just swooped in to steal the credit like the absolute supervillain he is. Victor literally just sat in his leather chair drinking scotch while Stephanie and Nate saved Nikki's life, and he has the audacity to claim the victory. I am straight up losing my mind over the injustice of it all. And this brings us to the most iconic read of the century, a moment so legendary I had to rewind it 3 times. Stephanie is using this massive medical success to absolutely drag Nate Hastings to filth. She is looking at Nate, who has been floundering in the corporate world for ages, and basically telling him, Bestie, you need to put the scrubs back on. She is using their success with Nikki's surgeon to push Nate to return to medicine, and her reasoning is absolutely flawless. She looked him up and down, judged his corporate suit, and delivered the harshest truth bomb of the year. Stephanie straight up tells Nate that he is terrible at business. Literally terrible. I am deceased. The shade, the accuracy, the sheer unmitigated gall. Nate used to be this brilliant, life-saving, world-renowned surgeon, and then he decided to put on a suit, play corporate shark, and launch a bunch of messy podcasts, and it has been a total flop era. His time at Chancellor Winters has been nothing but betrayals and bad decisions. Stephanie is not holding back. She is serving him the unfiltered truth on a silver platter. She's being Julie like, you saved a life today, which is way more than you ever accomplished sitting in a boardroom pretending to be a billionaire. And honestly, Nate needs to listen to her. With all the chaotic family drama happening with Malcolm Winters and Holden Youngirlu, by the way, is Nate's newly discovered adopted brother/cousin, because Malcolm is his dad and Stephanie hid him for years. Nate's life is a total mess. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on, but Nate returning to medicine would actually give him a purpose that doesn't involve betraying his family for corporate power. Stephanie is genuinely the voice of reason right now, even if she has the absolute audacity to judge him while she is keeping a million secrets of her own. I mean, she hid a whole human child from Malcolm, but sure, give Nate career advice. The hypocrisy is delicious. I'm calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Victor's 3D chess game is going to blow up in his face when Victoria realizes the full extent of his financial theft, and Nick and Noah's crusade against Matt Clark is going to end in absolute tragedy because Matt is a ticking time bomb, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because there is no way this ends peacefully. My grip on reality is slipping. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I am physically exhausted from caring this much about these fictional people, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I am going to go scream in my car now and maybe stress eat an entire pizza. See you in the next update, besties. Stay unhinged.